Welcome to Premiere Presents. Today we have Nick Vujicic. Nick's a long-time friend. Nick, thanks so much for joining us.
No worries, mate. How are you?
You guys have probably seen Nick online. He's been viewed, I think, 100 million times on YouTube. One video, 35 million times, growing every day, I'm sure. Nick, what you been up to?
Well, the greatest news I can tell you is I just got married 3 months ago. Woohoo! And we went out to Hawaii for the honeymoon. We had a wonderful just first 3 months of marriage, and I'm blessed, man. I'm so blessed with that. Business-wise, what's new? Just finished my second book. My first book did pretty well overseas, 27 languages. And the second book, called Unstoppable, is coming out in the fall of 2012, October 2nd. Nice. Just doing some motivational speeches through attitudesaltitude.com, and realized that across the 1,500 speaking engagements in 43 countries, I've reached maybe 4.5 million people face-to-face, and seeing that one YouTube video hitting 32 million or so, I'm like, maybe I need to invest more in this thing called the World Wide Web. So we just launched more of a focused YouTube channel called Nick Vujicic, AIA, standing for Attitude is Altitude. You'll see me skydiving. You'll see some tips on life. I'm going to be starting to blog, and some funny stories along the way. So check it out. And I'm also a preacher. So I have a nonprofit organization called Life Without Limbs, simply lifewithoutlimbs.org for more information. We're doing a world tour in 2013. We're doing every country in the South America continent. And then we're going to be going to Asia and doing about 12 countries there. Very cool. So it's about 25 countries that we're traveling throughout next year.
Nick, tell me, when you're doing your motivational keynote, you have your 7 choices. Tell me a little bit about that and how that keynote looks.
The first choice is to be thankful. You know, being born without arms and legs, it's hard to be thankful when everybody around you has more and you don't even know why. I was born this way. There's no medical reason why this has happened, but my parents told me from the very beginning, you have a choice to either be angry for what you don't have or be thankful for what we do have. And that same principle of life and the unknowns when you're wanting to accomplish something in your life, we get caught up on the things we don't know but still don't act upon what we do know very clearly. And so that discipline there in choices in life. The second choice is the choice to be courageous. You know, courage is not waiting till you're not afraid. Courage is trying something even though you're scared and your knees are shaking, like I've experienced when, you know, I was surfing one day and scuba diving and horseback riding and skydiving just a couple of weeks ago. And it's not like, you know, I don't get scared, but, you know, when you understand the purpose of what you want to achieve and the joy that you get from it, this courage kicks in over that fear. Fear never disappears, but you can overcome that fear. So overcoming fear with courage. Third thing is definitely to understand what failure is. Failure equals education. When you fail, to try again. Thomas Edison, the biggest failure of all, he failed so many thousands of times, and he said, I never failed that many times. Now I know that many ways in how not to make a light bulb. And when you see failure as education, it's nothing but a positive thing throughout your life. Obviously, I have obstacles in my life, and the fourth thing I tell people is to challenge your perspective. You know, look at what you have and what you don't have. Look at your strengths and your weaknesses, and see that you can actually change your weakness into a strength. Change your obstacle into an opportunity is what I like to call it. An obstacle of having no arms, no legs. Okay, but it's an opportunity to what? I mean, it's an opportunity to live. It's an opportunity to grow. It's an opportunity to enjoy life. Meeting 7 presidents and speaking at 5 congresses and speaking in front of sex slaves and orphans and speaking in crowds as large as 110,000 people. It didn't happen overnight. It happened with trying. It happened by me actually calling 53 schools and asking them if they would have me as a speaker, and 52 people saying no and the 53rd saying yes. Now, with no marketing, actually, we have 30,000 people waiting for me to, well, asking me to go to their school and stuff. And it takes time, it takes persistence, but one of the things that I want people to understand is whatever obstacle you have in your life, you can change it into an opportunity. when I don't get a miracle, I can still be a miracle for somebody else. So those are the keys. And that's 4 of the 7. There's also dream big, and challenging people just to step out of our comfort zone and dream big. And the other thing is never giving up. That's the 6th point. The power of persistence. And the 7th thing is faith, F-A-I-T-H, full assurance in the heart of knowing the truth of who you are and why you're here. And when you know the purpose and the truth of your value that is not determined on how much money you have or how you look or comparing yourself to other people, that your true worth comes from within and true joy comes from within, that gives you the ability to soar above any storm. So those are 7 principles that I love to share with people.
Yeah, it's fantastic, Nick. Well, I've seen you speak many times, and it's a truly motivational message, and it's always inspirational, and clients love it. So, we look forward to working with you again a lot in the future. And you got a lot of. We were just chatting before, and you have a lot of big things on the horizon here. So we're looking forward to seeing how the future beholds.
Thank you very much for your love and support. I love you, Premier, and I love you, Michael.
If you can't tell, we're both from the same town. We have a similar dialect. You're the Gold Coast, right?
That's right. I'm losing my accent a little bit here.
Yeah, we're both getting a little diluted.
We are, but it's okay. It's okay. To American people, we still sound very different. So it's okay. I do have a green card now, so God bless America.
Yeah.
Love you, America.
Well,
but I do also want to say that if no one's come to attitudeisaltitude.com, they'll find a lot of great resources. There's a short film that I acted in. I never had acted before. And it's called Butterfly Circus, and about 13 million people have watched that online. There's a book, there's a biography DVD, and also a youth motivational DVD, some shirts that say never give up, to remind you that if Nick without arms and legs is dreaming big, then so can you. Mwah! I love you all.
And we'll make sure we put that link below. So Nick, have a good day. Thanks again for your time.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.